Another day, another calculated Cowboys signing. The Cowboys signed defensive end Dante Fowler, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys. I got to tell you, this is high-end Micah Parsons security. Calculated why? There were times last year that the Cowboys just could not get enough pressure. The deal is worth up to $8 million, so that would make it the most expensive deal when it comes to who the Cowboys have signed in probably over 10 years. Or, you stat junkies, let me know. But what does it mean for the rest of the defensive ends on this roster? I got some nuggets that, I'll be honest with you, I think it means good things, and I think it helps the Cowboys in the immediate future and in the near future. But more or less, the Cowboys have a guy who can, if nothing else, get after the quarterback. Let's talk about it. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Footsie King. As always, thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Guys, I promise you, draft content is coming back to the channel, but free agency has been lit. So I got to give you guys my thoughts and my takes on free agency. And I just thank you guys for growing with me. The channel is growing. I made a few improvements. I'm getting guests on the channel. But most importantly, it's my thoughts, man. It's just my thoughts. Dante Fowler has become a hired hitman. Drafted by the Jags, he's been in the league for almost 10 years. He's had one of the more interesting career paths, okay? So he was a first-round pick, and no, he has not lived up to what he was. But 10 years in, he's still playing at a high level of football, and outside of his 11th sack year in LA, paired with AD, Dante Fowler posted his highest sack numbers. Now, most people will say this is because of Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn wants his guys to get upfield. I'll raise you one and say we have a coach by the name of Aaron Whitecotton, and he has a pretty good resume. The pressures, they're there. That is what you brought him in to do, and if nothing else, he was playing with Frankie Louvu. This year, he'll be playing with Micah Parsons. And yes, he played with Micah Parsons for the last 4 years. Well, got there 4 years ago, got the 3-year deal, but he didn't play the number of snaps that he's played. And speaking of snaps, we just let go of Chauncey Golston, but I want you guys to see the snap share versus the pressure rate and the pressure numbers. If you look at Chauncey Golston, over 790 snaps, 37 pressures. Dante Fowler, 563 snaps, 44 pressures. He is a hired hitman. He has one job. A lot like Robert Quinn, go get the quarterback. And he can do that because he has Micah Parsons on the other side, who, guess what? All eyes, all protections, everything will be set to Micah Parsons. By the way, what does this mean for the rest of this defensive end group? Sam Williams, Marshawn Kneeland, Peyton Turner, Dante Fowler, now a part of it, and Tyrus Wheat. Gotta include Solomon Thomas, but I think he's gonna play more of a true 5, true 3, and kind of be that Swiss Army knife in the middle of that defense, trying to rush and then holding up the edge versus the run on the edge. Here's the deal. Marshawn Kneeland, go win the job. 2nd round pick, Western Kentucky. You are supposed to win this job. A lot like D-Law, started off kind of slow early on, but has all the traits, plays the run very, very well, and at least he did in college, has great twitch fibers, and you're hoping that he can develop some pass rush. Sam Williams had the injury last year to start the season. Well, he didn't even get through camp, or I forget when he got hurt, but he got hurt. And the point is, you've seen glimpses with Sam Williams, but you need to see more. Dante Fowler is Sam Williams' security. Peyton Turner, former 1st-round pick. That's a flyer. And Tyrus Wheat, we just don't know. But now you feel better about the room because you do have Micah Parsons. And when you look at his pressure numbers and you look at just how good he is, this guy is the unicorn. 70 pressures. There were times last year when Micah Parsons was not in the game that you had to use extra resources to get pressures. Guess what? When you do that and you're playing against great quarterbacks, they are going to pick you apart. It just is what it is. If we can get home with 4 consistently, because you do have a unicorn that teams are looking at, you bring in Dante Fowler on speed packages, on 3rd downs, you let him rush, you let him get upfield, and these other guys play the run and they earn the right to rush. I think the Cowboys and Matt Eberflus, I think they got something cooking. We got to remember, Matt Eberflus is not blitz heavy. He's multiple on the back end, and he just wants to play really disciplined football. Zone, man, rally, tackle. That's going to be a lot easier when you have 70 pressures and 44 pressures coming from Micah and Dante Fowler. I'm just saying, I really like this move. It wasn't super expensive, and it also allows you to draft what you want. You don't have to be pigeonholed to take an edge player early if you don't want to. Wink, wink. It looks like we're going to get a receiver or a running back. I feel really good about the move. What do you guys think? It's your boy, Foots the King, as always. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I will put the link to me and Zach's draft guide in the bio. This has been a great week. It's been ups, it's been down. I haven't gotten much sleep, but I'm going to keep banging out this content for you all. All right, love you guys. Peace.